Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. Cynthia and I are here with you today to talk about a really cool stone, actually, a stone that is obtained from the oldest mines in the world. These mines have been worked from around 4000 BC and are still in use today. So, this is a very ancient stone, a stone of a lot of power. Cynthia, tell us what we're talking about today.
My very first favorite stone. I absolutely love the color.
Start over. I couldn't hear you for like the first part of it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
this is my absolutely first favorite stone. I fell in love with the color of this stone even before, when I was young, even before I was aware, at least intellectually, of the powers of gemstones. It's lapis lazuli, the beautiful, beautiful blue of lapis lazuli that is very, very well known and amazing stone.
It is such an amazing stone. I love the coloring of it. I love how it's that deep blue, but it has this kind of golden spotting in it, like these kind of like flowing golden pieces in it. Really, really like magical stone. And in ancient times, lapis lazuli was highly regarded because of its color, because of that beautiful color, and the valuable ultramarine dye derived from it. So it was used as dye for other things. It was also used by the Egyptians in amulets placed on the body, um, including the tet, a mason table, symbol placed on the neck for protection. It could only be reunited with the body after being weighed in the balance of the underworld. So it was a big stone for burial in Egyptian times, having that magic to connect you, balance you with the underworld and the heavens and all that stuff. The ancient Egyptians believed that the soul existed in the mind and was housed in the brain, and the lapis blue was a mental healer and soul purifier. So it was really, really a big stone for ancient Egyptians. And actually, King Tut was richly inlaid with lapis and other burial ornaments of Egyptian kings and queens as well. So really, really big stone in ancient Egypt. It was also worn by Chinese emperors of the Manchu dynasty for services in the Temple of the Heavens. In ancient Persia and pre-Columbian America, lapis lazuli was a symbol of a starry night, which is no surprise because if you look at the stone, it looks like a beautiful starry night. And in medieval Europe, lapis lazuli resembled the blue of the heavens. It was believed to counteract the wiles of the spirits of darkness and procure the aid and favor of the spirits of light and wisdom. So this stone has always been known as a very spiritual stone, a very soul-based stone, a very healing stone in those realms. So it has carried this amazing property throughout history. So we know what it's anciently used for. Tell us what we know it can be used for now, all the benefits that it has that we know of now, Cynthia.
Well, it's known as the stone of universal truth and wisdom. So that's a pretty weighty mantle to carry around. It's got to have some real heavy powers, and indeed, it's a very high vibrational stone. Again, it stimulates our objectivity, clarity, and encourages creativity. It also brings harmony and deep inner self knowledge. It encourages self awareness, it allows self expression, and it reveals our inner truth. It inspires confidence. It really helps release stress, which again helps us bring deep peace. But at the same time, it's a stone of protection. It can be worn to guard against psychic attacks. It's beneficial to the throat, the larynx, and the thyroid glands on a physical level, but it has many other benefits physically. It helps regulate the endocrine and the thyroid glands. It helps overcome hearing loss and other problems that you can have with the ear and the nasal passages. It alleviates insomnia, vertigo, and helps overcome depression. It relieves pain in general, and as well as inflammation, and is especially effective against migraine headaches. So a good one to keep in mind if you or someone you know suffers from migraines. In general, it aids the nervous system and brain disorders, and is believed to help with things like attention deficit disorder, autism, and Asperger's syndrome. So it's just a really wide range of benefits from this beautiful, beautiful stone that, as far as I'm concerned, I'd just be happy if it just sat there and looked beautiful. But it does so much more, right, Katie?
Absolutely. Totally agree. It's just a beautiful stone to look at. Even if you don't want any of the amazing benefits that it brings into you, just the beauty of it is so powerful. And it's a great stone to meditate with. Like, we're talking about the beauty of it. And sometimes we can forget that meditation could be like the focusing of your vision, of your eyes on the stone, like just observing the stone, what you see in the lapis stone, what appears in there. You can access so much vision, so much higher awareness, and align with knowledge of ancient civilizations too. Like Cynthia said, it's this stone of universal truth and wisdom, and meditating with it, if you're looking at it and observing its beauty or holding it while you meditate, really connects you to that higher awareness to pull in wisdom, which can be so powerful in communication with others, but also with yourself. It can really, really support that communication with your own intuition, with your own soul, to really create that guidance and wisdom moving forward. Also great to use in yoga with poses such as bound angle, baby wild thing, puppy or fish. All of these poses are throat and third eye chakra poses because, no surprise, that's what lapis aligns with, the throat and third eye chakras. So really, really powerful energy of lapis that you can pair with meditation and yoga, and also mantras to add to that power. I am aligned with my deepest truth. I trust my intuition to guide me, to guide my communication with ease. Really, really powerful words to pair with that energy. And of course, you can use essential oils with it as well. But before we jump into that, Cynthia, tell us how else we can use lapis.
Well, if you want to tap into that inner wisdom, I would suggest that you wear it. A necklace, a bracelet, however you want to wear it, it's going to have contact with the skin, and you're going to get that vibration on a constant basis. It's a great one to place in your home for protection. As we said, it protects against, psychic attacks. But it will help you with communication if you put it in your office or your working space, so that you can have better communication with the people you're working with. Um, if you locate it close to your bed or beneath your pillow as you sleep, it's going to help alleviate insomnia, but it's also going to help you with your dream work if that's something that's a goal of yours. In feng shui, it's used in the areas of knowledge and helpful people, as the energies of wood and metal, in, as I said, in feng shui. So um, just a few of the many ways to use this beautiful, beautiful stone.
And so lapis aligns with the element of water. It's a very flowing stone, flowing energy. But I am not sure, Cynthia, you would know this. Is lapis one that can actually be in water? Like, can we put it in roller bottles with essential oils? Or is this one of the stones that can't go into water?
So it absolutely can go into water without any problem at all. You're better off using it as a always using a polished stone when you put it with essential oils or water rather than a raw stone. But lapis is definitely one that we can put together.
Awesome. Well, what oils can we use with lapis if we're putting them in our roller bottles, or if we're just using them in our diffusers or on our wrists, or, to add to that energy of lapis?
Well, depending on your intention, set your intention first. That self-awareness that lapis is so good at promoting is then try juniper berry or copaiba. For a feeling of peace, then Roman chamomile, patchouli, The Copaiba or Siberian fir are great places to start. If you're trying to relieve some stress, Lang Lang, lavender, vetiver, lemongrass, all of those are going to be good at relieving that stress, relaxing. Um, Honesty is, use the lapis with black pepper, geranium, or lavender. Um, for compassion, I would try rose or geranium. That geranium keeps popping up here and there in interesting points as we do these gemstone talks. So keep it in mind if it talks to you. Confidence is going to be bergamot, cassia, spearmint, or lavender. If the dream work is your main focus, which is sort of catching my eye, I think maybe I'm going to have to do some work on that. Rose, helichrysum, or sandalwood would be great ones to start with. And physically, if you're dealing with insomnia and working with the lapis for that, then try pairing it with lavender, ylang ylang, or sandalwood. For pain, copaiba, peppermint, or frankincense are going to be great places to start. And as we always say, start with those. If something else though catches your attention as you go through your oil box, then don't hesitate to give that a try. Always listen to your intuition, because it's your body, and your body will tell you what you need if you listen. Any of them in particular calling to you today, Katie?
Well, maybe the peace one, since I have this little interrupter over here who's driving me a little bit crazy. Maybe some patchouli, some copaiba. But I do say, geranium has been coming up a lot in all of the stones we've been talking about with communication. And it's really kind of cool because geranium is typically a heart chakra stone, or a heart chakra oil, right? It aligns with the heart chakra. But a lot of our communication, clear communication, enhanced communication, when we align that throat and heart chakra together, it becomes clearer, it becomes kinder, it enhances that energy of our communication. So geranium can really be a great oil to pair with these stones of communication to inspire heart-centered communication, kind communication, and acceptance in your conversations with others, in your communication with others. So really, really notice that intuitively that came through. So I wanted to make sure I said that in our video today. So geranium standing out for me, but I'm also into the dream work. I like to explore dream work too, and like exploring what those dreams mean. That can be fun as well. So lapis aligns with lots of goddesses. Hera, the Greek goddess of marriage and the queen of all gods and goddesses. Ayana, the Sumerian goddess of the underworld. Nuit, the Egyptian goddess of heaven and sky. Venus, the Roman goddess of love. Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love and beauty. And Danu, the Celtic river goddess. So lots of goddesses align with lapis, which is no surprise because it has that really, really powerful energy, that really powerful universal truth, wisdom, divine energy flowing through it. And it really supports your communication because it also connects you to your intuition, connects you to that wisdom, which is really, really important in having clear communication, but also communication that feels good for you, that's truthful for you, that aligns with you, which can be very, very powerful. So that's all I got about lapis lazuli for today. You got anything else, Cynthia?
Covered the highlights that I know of. Of course, as a stone that's been around for this long, it's got much more to it. So I encourage you to try some lapis, try it with some of your essential oils, and get to know it. It will bring you many benefits.
Absolutely. I totally agree. One of my favorite stones for sure. And if you would like the PDF with all the information we talked about today, just drop PDF below. We'll get that right over to you. And we'll meet you back here next week.